video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
What's up, everyone? Time for midnight. Whoa, shades. All right.
What's up, y'all?
Looking
He wears
cool,
sunglasses
man.
at night.
I wear my sunglasses at night, baby.
All right. All right. Great. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We probably will. Okay. I don't.
Yeah.
Now what do I do? I feel
He's
left
wearing
out.
his.
You can
Some
wear
Donald.
Brian. Yeah, right. Mr. Freeze will get in here, be like, "What the hell's going on? Where is Mr. Freeze?"
I do have a special mask coming in tomorrow.
He's in the Ice Age.
Yeah. You go. Everyone in the chat say, "Look, I do a different topic. No one's here. I mean, there's some people here. I mean, Phobic's here. Don't stop. See, he's encouraging me. Okay, Phobic, I'll try. I'll tell you one thing. Not to, not any spoilers or anything, but I've been editing all day. Okay. Chubby Teddy. Oh man, this is gonna be good. It still says one eye on my StreamYard. Are you gonna be joining the stream, Chubby Teddy? You should.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, we got 9 people right now in the chat. Hit that like button, guys.
Yeah,
Get some
smash
people in here.
Smash the hell out of it. Like my stream got smashed the hell out of a few days ago. I'm still recovering from that. Woo!
Nice.
I'll be on. I'm not going to go into that here, but I didn't sleep that night. That's why I was like, I got to get out of here, as I can't. Not because I'm upset or depressed or anything. It's just the energy. Like, part of my stuff,
it was an odd energy as soon as he came on with that red mask, man. I mean, you can kind of see my demeanor. It just sort of, I was like, what the fuck did I just walk into?
Yeah, well, I mean, I get like hyper and I can't sleep. Like I'm like ready to go the whole night. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was the same way. I was hyped. I just sat there and typed.
I did not sleep one wink, and then that next day at work was horrible.
Yeah, I was going back and forth with some of the guys and Enosh, and I was like, dude, what just happened? What were we privy to?
Nerdy in many ways is asking what time right now.
YouTube magic.
All right, I've sent Aladdin a link just in case he come in. Chubby Teddy, where are you, Chubby? I need my Chubby.
Yeah, damn right. Come on in, brother.
Yes, I'm trying to find you. You don't twit as much as you used to. All right. Should we wait on we'll wait till the end, till the Doomcock. Or maybe I don't know. Yeah, we'll wait till the end. We'll cover the stories first. The biggest story is, and I'll bring up the image here. And I'm sure Ryan has a lot to say about this. Is it a Batman universe? I should have put it as a question mark. Matt Reeves trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
They are talking about Gotham, a Gotham-like series. Not that it's going to be any tone like this. It might not be. I'm assuming if it's based in the Matt Reeves trilogy universe, which isn't that the case? It
is. It's sort of an extension of the film that's coming out next year. I guess it's coming out next year. I think, or I believe, it's just a little bit premature. Because I mean, right now. I'm like, I'll watch it, because it's a Batman movie, but I'm not like super hyped for it. There are some people that like it, but like, is it possible? Yet. Is it possible it's going to be that intertwined like the MCU, where they have movies in the theater and they have shows directly? Like they could even introduce villains on Gotham and then appear in the next movie, and then you don't have to do. I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. I don't know if Pattinson would like cameo for like maybe an episode or so, just to sort of, give some connective tissue, as well as, providing some reason for people to come in and watch, I mean, who knows? Or if it's just, this is what happens in Gotham when Batman's, not in the picture, and then that's it. But again, I mean, are you going to have Colin Farrell in it? Are you going to have Paul Dano in it? Are you just going to focus only on the villains or people that weren't in the movie? I mean, it's more questions than it is answers. And this reminds me of The Last Jedi, when the studio was like, "Oh, this is going to be the greatest thing. We're going to you get another trilogy." and now it's like, this movie here, the Pattinson movie is going to be the greatest thing. Matt Reeves, really brought it home, and now you're going to get, a show, and it's like, we don't even know if the Pattinson movie is going to be well received by the audience. Why is this something that, I mean, thank you for giving us more content, because, I'm not going to turn away content unless it's horrible.
Yeah, well, my thoughts are that they're so full steam ahead with the Snyder Justice League and going forward with the movies now, that they're building something else for after.
Well, it's just
and during it, you can have these two universes at the same time.
Oh, certainly. I mean, I want more than less.
Yeah.
And the whole split, the whole divide that happened, because, originally, Ben Affleck and this was supposed to be in the DCEU. This was his movie to begin with. And then it just sort of like, Matt Reeves came in and took that story out and brought his own story in and sort of, created this new universe. Well, with Zach coming back into the picture, it sort of forced WB, or forced this thing to happen that didn't really happen organically, or wouldn't have happened on its own. It just sort of got created because of controversy. So we benefit from that, because something like this hasn't really happened before. I mean, they were so reserved about putting, they didn't even want Batman in the CW, and it was, I was kind of shocked that they added Batman. There's Mr. Freeze. I was shocked that they added Superman to the CW. Because, of course, you have Henry Cavill, and that was sort of their thing. Like, well, you can have this character in this medium, because over here in this medium, he's over here, and it's going to confuse the audience. And they were always worried about that, which I think is complete BS. But I mean, there are people that do get confused, like your general audience. But I mean, you've got us fans here to help explain and bring in more viewers. I don't know. It's an odd way of looking at these things. He is frozen. There's your villain from Gotham.
There.
I'm taking a free shot, Mr. Freeze.
I think it'd be funny if you had a pinky out underneath.
Can someone take a shot of this and me tweet it at Sci-Fi Drac and say, Mr. Freeze, please, because I like it because he's going for his cup of coffee.
Yes.
All right. Is there any disappointment though? Because we are yet getting another Gotham series. How much is Batman actually going to be involved?
I like the Gotham series at first, when it was sort of given like an NYPD blue feel or whatever. I was like, wow, wouldn't it be interesting and for Mr. Freeze, for what's it, Gordon, to sort of be entrenched in corruption, within, but then when they started adding, and I liked what they did with the Riddler, just Edward Nygma being a cop. But I didn't like how they started creating the villains before Batman even got to the scene. Like planting seeds is cool. Like with the Penguin, showing how he sort of was in this world and he can understand, you can understand why he's a crime boss, because that's a part of his culture. That's a part of, who he is and where he comes from. So that was cool. But having him become the full-fledged Penguin, having, the Joker become, or multiple Jokers, in this universe or whatever, before Bruce he doesn't even go anywhere to, to meet, Ra's al Ghul and the League of Assassins and have that backstory for himself. They were just like, hell, he grew up with Catwoman. Catwoman's in his house. I was like, the only thing I heard in the background was "It's a small world after all," and because I don't like stuff like that. I like it to be its own thing, and really dive deep into that. And I would have loved just a Bullock and Commissioner Gordon, or not Lieutenant Gordon, just series of them solving cases. It doesn't have to have any sort of extra, flair. I don't know. That's just my personal thoughts on Gotham. I think it strayed from what they originally planned or what they originally wanted, and it just didn't. It didn't.
Yeah, I didn't finish the series. I got to go back. It's this. I love Smallville too, but I get sick of in the universe, but they can never really be on the show. But maybe that's going to be different. I don't, like you said, Robert Pattinson. Do you think he'll show up if they do it? And
I mean, it could be in his contract to make an appearance on this show or whatever. I mean, it could be in an amended contract, just something else for him to put his stamp on. I mean, hell, it could be on Matt Reeves' stamp to come and maybe direct an episode, or maybe he's just the producer. I don't know. I do know that Ben Affleck is probably going to be a producer on that show as well, because he's a producer on Matt Reeves' Batman.
Well, it'd be kind of cool if they did like a flashback kind of thing where Affleck narrates it while he does the rest.
Well, they are completely separate. Like
gotcha.
this Pattinson Batman is in the present. It's not in the past. And it's so they don't connect like that. It is still it's the multiverse, as Sil puts it.
Well, with Mladen, thanks. I want to get Mladen's in here too on this topic. Thanks for joining us. Do you have your channel yet?
No, I don't have my channel yet.
Okay. Well, what do you think of this news? Are you excited, or what's your thoughts on the Gotham series for HBO Max tying into the Matt Reeves trilogy?
I like the idea, but I want them to go where the other series failed, where you focus on Jim Gordon and Lieutenant Bullock. Just them.
Thank you.
No need to add Batman, because there is already a comic book that revolves around Gotham PD and called Gotham Central by Ed Brubaker and Greg Rucka. So less Batman and more about the everyday how cops deal in with criminals and all the other craziness that goes around. So I want more that, less Batman appearance.
Oh yeah, I would only want to see Bruce at the beginning, and the sort of like it's an unsolved mystery. Not that Gordon is continually working on it, but that this it happened, and he's there. He was on the scene, and Bruce goes away with Alfred, and we don't ever see them again.
That was the problem. They should have ended with first episode with Gotham, and just that kid that played Bruce just made that one appearance, and everything else revolves around Gordon and Lieutenant Bullock.
Okay, this is the consensus that I get from Gotham. It was enjoyable. It stumbled in the middle seasons, but ended well. This is the perfect time to watch it. For sure,
have to check it out.
Because it's a whole series you could finish. You don't have to wait till after this chaos is over. While we're waiting, why not? Yeah. I'll tell you what, Warrior Nun was pretty cool. My wife liked it. I liked it too. I also watched that Motherland. All right. This is where we'll go woke on this part of the section of the movie. I like that Motherland where they're all female witches. Was that you groaning? So was that someone groaning?
I don't know.
Me and my wife watched that.
Somebody.
No, that's well, if I'm killing you already, Brie Larson. No, but that show. Oh, I did actually lose a viewer. Thank you.
No, it was probably it's Mr. Freeze.
Okay,
he did it again.
Oh man,
yeah, you lost Mr. Freeze.
No better than James Storm's going. They took our gerbs.
Oh, I was going to react to that. I didn't watch it yet. Oh no, is that what he says about?
No. I think we kind of turned it on at the same time. So I was like,
yeah, I got to go to the beginning of that video.
That's the first thing I thought of. It's like that South Park episode. Where they're like, they took our jobs.
But listen, if any viewers are like not against like woke storylines and like to see strong female women, Motherland on Hulu and on Netflix, Warrior Nun.
Warrior Nun. I remember
the trailer. You're right, but it's hey, you guys all make fun of me, but it's in some really cool action. There's some really cool. I mean, there were some cheesy moments for sure, but the series as a Warrior Nun.
I don't know. You recommended Crawl, and I'm still paying for that.
Well, here. I mean, but we're talking about the woke section, so I almost forgot to include this story. If this is woke, if this is woke, hell yeah, sign me up. Let me share this. Stunning actress. You know who I'm talking about?
Brie
I
Larson.
think I do, but I'll wait to see.
Okay. Yes. Batwoman.
Yes, I
Announced-
knew it.
Listen, there's going to be a lot of conversations about the anti-woke channels. But I'll tell you what, I don't know anything about her.
I think she's more attractive than Ruby Rose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We can't go.
definitely.
We
I think
can't
maybe
go
younger.
we can't go too
Wonderful.
misogynist with this and start rating them just on the looks, though. But if you
Oh,
were
I mean,
going to, wow.
That's all.
mean,
That's all I have to
just
go
never
on
bothered
right
me,
now. I don't.
That's true. That's
She's
true.
fairly new. I
Let's-
don't know that she's been in anything that I can watch.
Fair point, Ryan. We have to. This is all we have to go. No, but I mean, I wish her the best.
Yeah,
She is
sure.
stunning,
I think
stunning actress.
Like I think I've said this before. I don't know if I'm on this channel, but I know I've definitely said it with the nerds. Is that I think they should have just brought in Batwing.
Okay.
And that would have been woke enough, because that character is already in the show.
All right.
Luke
Well,
Fox-
He's not gay.
What's that?
Uh-huh.
But
Oh.
he's not gay.
Oh,
That's the problem.
okay.
Oh,
All right, well-
be careful using that word on the streams. I don't know if that gets
Sorry.
taken out. No, it's a problem. That's no problem. So the
Maybe
CW, this is on digitalspy.com. The CW has announced that Javicia Leslie, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, has been cast as the new lead in Batwoman following Ruby Rose's departure as Kate Kane. Leslie will play a new character, Ryan Wilder, who will become Batwoman. The character's description reads, Ryan Wilder is about to become Batwoman. She's likable, messy, a little goofy, and untamed. She's also nothing like Kate Kane, the woman who bore the bat suit before her.
man.
that's their spin. She's also nothing like the person that you didn't like. So
Yeah,
come and watch.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm like speechless. She's beautiful. I'm not being misogynist about that. I'm
No,
trying not to be.
In a traditional sense, I mean, that's almost the definition of. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah.
I don't know if she has I don't know if the actress is political or has an edge that way. If they're,
Well, I mean,
I
just
have
sounds
no
like
idea, and I don't care.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like her personality is a good match, or it's a far contrast from what we had before. So I mean, I think just and besides that, I'm all for those kind of recastings. And how can I call
Never
myself?
watched the show, Caleb.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the show. But when the show came out is when my grandfather passed. So I started to watch it, and I was gonna do a review on it, and I never did. I didn't want to do a review hate on it, and I never went back.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the comment section, Caleb. What you said. I didn't watch that show.
What's that?
I said Caleb
Okay.
comments. The last one, that one.
Okay, she was in God Friended Me on CBS. It was surprisingly good, family-friendly mystery drama centered around an atheist who gets friended on Facebook by someone calling themselves God. I can check that out.
Interesting premise.
I remember seeing
wait,
commercials for that.
I can't even highlight that comment.
What one that was female witches is redundant?
Well, you just okay.
Well, I mean, he has a point because it's like a witch is implied female.
Mr. Freeze
'cause, like,
strikes again.
Okay, that's true.
because like a male witch is called a warlock.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Okay,
Or
I'm being redundant. You're right, Phobic. Hey, Phobic. At least this isn't about Tommy Tallarico love. I keep, I'm not smelling farts over here. That's what everyone calls. You fart in a room and I'd praise it. No, I don't.
Every time you do a video with Tommy Tallarico, you always get heat for it. I noticed.
Yeah, oh yeah. From Phobic, which I say bring it on. I said bring it on.
Yeah.
I enjoy engaging with critics of me, for sure.
Well, while you were watching Warrior Nun and that other show that you were talking about, I managed to buy 2 new Blu-rays that I want to show you guys.
Oh, show and tell. Yeah, we should start doing show and tell more if anyone picks something up. I don't have anything for today. Oh, Spirited Away, that's a good one. Miyazaki.
Yeah, I just got finished watching it too.
Oh,
okay.
Is it you gonna do a review?
Yeah, with Snowdub, he said that he wanted to
Whoa!
do something.
Oh heck yeah!
Cool.
That's nice.
And
Yeah.
then, of course, Top
Oh, that's
Gun.
perfect.
Oh,
nice.
have you never seen that one? Or
I've seen that one.
Yeah, okay.
I watched it when I was a kid, actually, when I was really into airplanes and stuff.
Don't misbehave, Max. Okay, I like to. All right. Sir Nerdalot says, I want to watch Warrior Nun just for the silliness. There's silliness in there, but not as much as you think. It's actually pretty legit. Some of the special effects, I mean, most of the special effects are good except for one thing.
I don't know. If it's not half as good as Sister Act, I don't know if I want to watch.
Yeah, it's much better than Sister Act. Much better. You don't see Whoopi Goldberg kicking ass.
What about
that?
That
Would be
one,
amazing.
Or Laura
that
Hill
one horror movie called The Nun, the one that was like a spin-off of The Conjuring or whatever.
Yeah, James Wan spinoff.
Yeah, because wasn't Vera Farmiga the ghost nun or whatever in that movie?
No, she was not the ghost nun. Vera Farmiga's sister plays the younger version of Vera Farmiga from The Conjuring.
Oh, okay.
All right. I do have some more topics here. Oh, someone messaged me. Let me check. Oh, I got the photo of you, Mr. Freeze. I got the photo of you.
I saw it.
Perfect. Daniel8417. Hello. You got a nice logo there for sure. Let me see here. Oh, yes. Is this? You know what they're announcing? You know what? I'm getting kind of worried, Ryan, because they're like announcing so much stuff with the WB, and it's not even Justice Con or Fandom yet. I'm like, what are you saving?
Yeah, no. Well, you're going to get a lot of misdirection and leaks that aren't real and stuff like that. So I mean, the Gotham. Yeah.
No, I mean, is this another thing we could get on HBO Max? Like,
it's possible because I mean, they have all the footage.
Especially, I mean, it's the perfect time because unfortunately Joel Schumacher has passed.
He is.
This is also argument for do these sooner than later because Joel Schumacher is no longer with us.
Yeah.
I think this does. I want to see this for sure.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by the more serious part.
Well, I mean, there's still going to be some silly stuff in it, but it's going to be, I would think, more along the lines of the Donner cut, where it doesn't have a complete because they midstream changed the direction, so there's probably a lot of shots that don't have full rendering or anything like that.
Phobic, you don't know. Check out Warrior Nun. Listen, people make fun of me all the time. I like stuff. I like most things. Yes, release the Schumacher cut for sure.
So yeah, but I mean that could definitely be something that they can bank on for something new and extra on HBO Max in the DC section. So I mean, I would definitely watch it.
I hope they do some type of tribute to him too at one of these.
Not only that, but if it works out, I want to see the Mr. Freeze cut of freaking Batman and Robin, man.
That one I hear has you get to see Mr. Freeze's butt.
Really?
No, thanks.
You could just
stay cool.
You could just cut that. You could just cut scenes from Terminator and that already, and do stay cool, and then go right the next one, show Terminator. Him coming into this time with his butt there.
I need to close your motorcycle.
So it's Batman. It says it's much darker. Okay, Batman Forever had a much darker, more serious 170-minute cut from Joel Schumacher. Batman Forever, could it be better than Batman Returns?
Well,
I mean, Batman Returns I like
decided to leave when Tim wasn't going to direct. They handed the picture over to Wolfgang Peterson first before they got a hold of Joel Schumacher. So Keaton was already out. I don't know if this would be better than the other incarnations. It's probably its own thing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this would be a better cut. I'm probably a better cut than Batman Forever.
The Asylum demands it. What does the Clown Quarter say? You gave with the Asylum what they wanted, and now they won't stop. That's right. I want to see this too.
Heck yeah.
HBO Max. Okay,
Any kind of director's cut, I'm down. I mean, anything.
Yeah.
I'll just read the first paragraph of this. Batman Forever was already being discussed online more than usual this year, thanks to the film celebrating its 25th anniversary. That's perfect. Then when director Joel Schumacher passed away recently, even more love was poured out for the goofy DC Comics sequel. Now the chatter has grown even more because there have been rumblings of a 170-minute, much darker, more serious cut of the movie that's just sitting somewhere waiting to be released to the masses. Now that, if it's accurate, it says it's just sitting there. Like it might actually be
Yeah, give me the Billy D. Williams cut.
That's what I was gonna say. Is there
well,
a
I mean,
scene that, like,
if-
where
if it-
Billy D. Williams changes into Tommy Lee Jones, or
Yeah.
if it is finished and it's just sitting there and it's the 25th anniversary and Joel Schumacher's passed, we might
why
see
not?
this. It's possible. You can
It's
even see this
possible, yeah.
before Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Certainly.
They might do it this year.
re-release the soundtrack too, man. That was a
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the soundtracks
Yeah.
are really good for those.
Yeah. Smashing
Offspring.
Pumpkins and Seal.
the
All right, the
Rose. I mean, come on now.
The first word of this much longer and darker cut of Batman Forever came from Mark Bernardin, writer on Castle Rock and Star Trek Picard, and I didn't know he wrote that. He's the co-host of Kevin Smith's Batman. I didn't know he was involved in that.
Oh, wow.
Not only did he mention the
Well, now you know who to blame.
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it.
Not only did he mention the existence of alternate cut of Batman Forever, but he posted this on Twitter. Okay, I have it on very good authority that 170-minute cut of Joel Schumacher's Batman Forever exists. Warner Brothers is unsure if there's any hunger for what's described as to me as a much darker, more serious version. Should WB?
That's BS.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a hunger.
If that's truly the case, Warner Brothers is indeed completely disconnected from reality, disconnected from fans, disconnected from everything, and that goes to show you why they fail.
Well, yeah.
Well, here's the comment from Caleb. If they do, hey Caleb, I don't recognize you too much in the. I really appreciate your comments. You're a good commenter. Stick with us for sure. Daniel, phobic. No, I already highlighted that though, but you're wrong. Warrior Nun is cooler than Flying Nun.
I don't even know what that is.
What about Nuns on the
know,
Run? That was a good
Sally
movie.
Field, you know.
It's the best damn Nun movie or series I've ever seen.
Well,
Which
there's
is not saying much.
there's a nun character in that one anime show that I'm watching called Black Lagoon. I don't know if you guys heard of that show or not.
Okay. I don't. I'm trying to.
Yeah, like
remember.
it's like a nun with the gun, you know.
None with a gun.
So
yeah,
what-
with like she uses like a
that sounds like a name of a movie. None with a gun.
That could
yeah,
be one.
that's basically
Hey,
what her character is. But I
I
guess
do
like
is
she's
that
like
Tarantino's last film. Okay.
Starring
I don't
Antonio
remember
Banderas.
her being a nun. If you're talking about the same anime, Black Lagoon.
Okay.
yeah, I think I don't remember what what the character's name is, but like she's like a nun that works for this like secret organization or something, and she's also like a CIA agent as well. So she's like a nun and a CIA agent or something, or like she's
You're
a
talking about
CIA
Black
agent.
Widow.
That's right, Caleb. You came over from Poindexter Lounge. You're on the council. Yeah, you could come next time. If you want to pop on the show, just send me a twit and say, "Hey, this is Caleb from Poindexter Lounge." So I remember, and then you could come on anytime. But if they do release the director's cut, they dedicate it to Joel's memory. Batman Forever was definitely one of my favorite of the quadrilogy, and a darker, more psychological version would be great. Yes. Yes.
More Jorgasms.
Oh,
Yeah.
not only that, but just think
Gongaga is always talking about release the Gongaga cut. I don't.
the nostalgia market is really high, you know, at this time. So, especially for, you know, people that are kind of my age bracket in the mid 30s,
Oh,
where they were in junior high and high school when these movies came out. So, I mean, there's a big market for it. I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to run something by you panelists that we could try for Movie Madness in the future, so you guys have content on your channel too. Like, you bring a subject, you introduce the subject, send me an image, and then I could do like I've done my friends' logos here, and when it's your turn, I'll put the logo, and then you could cut it out and put it on your channel and say like go in the Movie Madness, so we could all support each other and you get something out of it being too, if you're interested. Like, I try lots of things and people lose interest. Like the channel of the day, I stopped doing it because I was like,
I moved it from channel of the day to channel of the week.
No,
it still didn't take off.
Oh, channel of the week. Maybe we could try that.
Yeah,
that might,
it was
that
a little
might
bit
be
more
maybe
easy to manage.
maybe channel of
good.
the month.
There you go.
But no, I think channel. I appreciate your input, sci-fi. But that's a good idea. Channel of the week. That means it'll be more, you know, because channel of the day, people get tired. I'm not doing another freaking channel. Okay, channel of the week. All
Yeah,
right.
it's a little less commitment.
Yeah, right.
than each day.
Well,
You know our audience.
I'm already subscribed.
No offense, audience.
I'm subscribed to everyone already, so it's a channel of the day. I mean, it's like, oh, okay, I'm already subbed, but I'll go in and comment.
Yeah.
Okay, channel of the week. Good idea, Ryan. Channel of the month is good too.
I'm gonna start pumping out more content, man. Shoot.
Gotta pump it out.
Yeah.
I
mean,
Speaking
what
of,
do you guys think about like sending me your logo? Like I've done this for sci-fi, present a subject, like send me an image so I have it ready, and then you can have a clip out.
That'd be cool.
And I mean that for you too, Malad. When you start your channel, you could say, I want to talk about this subject. You introduce the subject, and then you get a panel of people for your video. Are you there, Malad?
Yes, I'm there. I'm listening.
He's like, I don't know about this idea, Max. So I'm not gonna...
it? I mean, it's not that crazy, is it? And I mean,
well, no. I mean, well, here's a question: would it be pre-recorded videos or live videos?
We do the live movie talk, and then you're saying people are going to already see it. Okay.
Or are you thinking of like doing a live stream and then clipping it out and putting it on the person's channel that you that brought the topic
like I'm losing viewers, so I got to stop talking about it. I think I don't know. You guys let me know in the Discord if you want it.
Okay.
Maybe it doesn't make sense. This is why I want to engage with viewers. Like if it doesn't do anything, okay, all right. Or we could save it for like in the future we end the show on YouTube and it will be on Twitch, and then you have the Twitch cut out. That way, not everyone sees it. I don't know. We'll figure it out if you want. All right. So the last subject before we go into the Doomcock reaction. Which
we're doing a Doomcock reaction.
Oh heck yeah!
Is that okay?
I just
as long as he doesn't come on the channel and try to
Oh, he's never coming.
Oh yeah,
he's never coming here. He doesn't care what I say. He makes way too much money to care what I say.
But make sure if he does come on that it's a 1v1. You know what I mean?
Oh, sci-fi,
I'm alluding to my comment.
No, he's criticizing me for that. That wasn't my idea. If you
first off, he knew what he was getting into. There were already 6 of us on the panel.
Right. If you barge into a stream, which I've tried to do, I have in the past. It's worked sometimes. You don't set the terms of the stage. Like there was already people here. You're not. Andy Signor's not so important that I got to kick people out, but it was getting too crazy, and I was like, "Yeah, I should."
No, I stepped out. I was like, offering nothing to give.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess my whole thing on it is that when Film Gob did that stream with him and Jody, he didn't really get a fair
but
shake.
they were taunting him to come. Like if you don't come,
I mean,
this is where
I'm not saying that Andy was in the right or that he or that
no,
he's
I mean
innocent.
he had every right to ask. I totally agree that. Although I think it was kind of you see the difference though. I sent the link out and he said DM me the link, and he knew that wasn't possible because he never offered to unblock me. So I think my opinion was, and I'm not starting more drama here. I don't want more drama with that group. I'm just saying my personal opinion, my speculation is that they wanted me to put the link in the general chat because they knew I couldn't send it to private, so anyone could pop on. Because there was people popping on that I did not let on because some were, and I am going to do a separate video on this. There is definitely cross the line homophobic behavior from a certain corner, and it comes from the leader of the corner, which I'm not getting into here. That'll be a separate video. And the one that would pop in the chat, popped in behind, I'm not talking about anyone else that you might thinking of from a previous fan group. I'm not talking about them. He was the one that's most aggressive with the homophobic comments, and he was right in there. But I don't think they wanted him on. I think they wanted someone else. Which I would, if you know who I'm talking about at the end of the stream, I'm like, I can't do this tonight because it's exhausting, and that would have lasted hours.
All he would have
gone 4 or 5 hours. And
well, not only that, nothing would have been resolved. It just would have been more.
I mean,
that
stream was already your longest stream too. It was like 3 hours.
Yeah,
it was
and
3
those
hours.
people know that I don't like to stream long. I get exhausted, mentally exhausted. I think the point of that was to, get, and he came in aggressive, which he had the right to. but he's also what's the topics? Not about their words. The first thing they go to is take your mask off and saying other things personal, which I only really comment. I do jokes, but I only really highlight their words and throw them right back at them. Like he said, look at this toxic behavior. And I'm like, yeah, look at yourself. They're your words.
We were just responding to what you guys were saying.
Yeah. So if you don't like what I'm saying, check yourself. I'm honestly, but enough on that because rabbit hole.
Anywho,
let's moving on because I know Mladen likes to keep it positive too. He's a good guy. Here is something I'm so excited about. I am absolutely thrilled. Not that WB games might get sold, but the potential buyer. Okay, the potential buyer. Oh, that's the wrong one.
The potential buyer is
Microsoft Xbox. Can we finally get the Mortal Kombat Killer Instinct crossover game that everyone wants? It's probably one of the most requested crossover fighting games that people could the style of games could fit perfectly. If Microsoft Studios owns WB Gaming, this is going to happen. I'm just throwing it out there. It's going to happen.
You think so?
Oh, hell yeah. If they buy it, I think it's one of the first things they do. It makes total sense. And will they call it Killer Combat? Maybe not. Maybe
I thought it was Killer does not equal combat.
No, I think I just did that like an X or something.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just messing.
I was just messing around with the logo.
I think they'll probably, if they actually make a Killer Instinct / Mortal Kombat crossover, they'll probably call it like something like Mortal Kombat meets Killer X or Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct or something like that.
They'll use the full name. I just think that sounds pretty legit too. Like no crossovers really like use both the name. Well, you don't want too many Ks either.
Yeah.
You can't do a third K in there.
Mortal Killer,
they'll add a fourth. Crazy.
Yeah. So I have an article here. It's on Screen Rant. Let me pop this up.
Would you guys like to see a crossover with Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, or do you think they're not
that's
really...
That's one that but it's harder to do because you don't want to be taking off Ryu's head and stuff. But in Killer Instinct, you could get away with it. It matches the tone more.
Yeah.
Not that stuff actually happens in Killer Instinct either, but Killer Instinct's pretty violent itself. And are you kidding? Fighting game fanatics will lose their shit if they announce that for Series X. So here's the actual article on Screen Rant. Microsoft's latest company looking to acquire Warner Brothers Interactive. Microsoft, the latest to be interested in a buying publisher, Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, which would be an Xbox Game Studios boon. So they also have Batman and
Arkham series, all that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Microsoft is the latest publisher interested in acquiring publisher Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, which would greatly bolster Xbox Game Studios. Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, which is currently owned by AT&T after merging with Warner Media, publishes several popular video game franchises such as Batman Arkham series, Mortal Kombat, the Middle-earth series based on J.R.R. Tolkien's Legendarium, and much more. AT&T has been looking to sell off Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment to reduce its $154 billion debt, a large majority of which stemmed from its purchase of WB Interactive parent company Warner Media.
Yeah,
for $109 billion. And thank God they did.
Oh yeah.
But this is. I think they're going to end up somewhere good. I think it's going to be. I think Microsoft is going to pull the trigger. You cannot pass this up. I don't think you can pass this up. And I don't know. I can't remember who Sony is looking at recently. I think Sony recently acquired. So I don't remember though. But what are your thoughts there? Is that the first thing you'd want to see?
I mean, that's pretty intriguing, honestly. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you guys are fighting game fans. I'm a huge fighting game fan.
I used to be a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a Mortal Kombat fan, but not necessarily a fighting game fan,
Yeah. Okay. Well, the other thing I wanted. Okay, go ahead, Vlad.
I'm sorry. I'm a fan of fighting games, but I never heard about the game Killer Instinct. So I
Ooh,
had to look at
do you have
what
an
it is.
Xbox or PS4? Or?
Yes, I have an Xbox 360, but I can't find the copy where to buy it.
Oh, they don't have it for the 360. It is a 90s game around when Mortal Kombat came out. And then the last system it was on before Xbox One was Nintendo 64.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And then there's a huge gap between games, and they brought it back for Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
So, and it did pretty well. It was digital first. They had a physical release, but they had like 3 seasons. And I think they're going to also make it come, even if it doesn't happen with Warner Brothers, I think it's going to come back.
What would be cool is like maybe a crossover. Remember that game Primal Fear?
Yes.
With like the Raptors and all that. Have them against the Mortal Kombat, tree.
They look like that though against the.
What?
Well, how big are the dinosaurs?
The Mortal Kombat what? The characters?
Yeah, the characters.
Against Primal Rage?
Was it Primal Rage? Yeah, Primal Rage.
The dinosaurs are huge in that.
Oh, but you don't have. You can just have the Raptors. I mean, they're pretty much human size.
Okay, all right.
Stuff like that. That would be interesting.
Well, the other thing I would like to see
bloody.
If that doesn't happen is the recent Mortal Kombat games have had all types of movie characters. Like the new one, Mortal Kombat 11, has Terminator, RoboCop.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In the past, they had Freddy. They should do like Mortal Kombat versus the movies.
Yeah, I like the horror film characters.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they should do one of those two. What would you prefer to see? Would you rather see Killer Kombat, a crossover there, or would you rather just see a full game Mortal Kombat versus the movies? Like you bring
in more movie characters that you can get licensed. That would be amazing.
So
even obscure characters, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
in a perfect world, I would like to see DC versus Marvel fighting.
That would be awesome.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
that'd be a great game.
Yeah, since it would probably never happen in the movies, you could always do it in a video game. You know what I mean?
Well, that might be coming to Daniel. You'll have to see. Atari. Oh, now Phobic is giving heat on Atari. It's full of nuts. So it's showed it. I think so. I think I'm not going my former associates either.
They wanted
I think I'm more comical in my critiques. I do get mad, but I think that there's a lot more aggression. I might be wrong. Maybe you think I'm too aggressive. I don't know.
No, I just hate that they want to dehumanize you because of your mental health and you wear a mask. That's what really irritates me.
Almost as if they're afraid that their subscribers are gonna, see the guys behind the curtain, kind of like
I didn't like
Wizard
the
of Oz
inclination and assumption that because I'm wearing a mask that I have something to hide in my past.
Yeah.
No, it's protection, but I'm not really
the witness protection program.
Well, at the end of the day, who gives a rat's ass? You like to wear a mask.
I'm here because we're talking about, we have, we're talking about Batman television show. And we're talking about video games that maybe no one is ever going to play. That's what I'm attracted to. Just talking to you guys about what's coming out in the different forms of media. Not, hey, what are you doing after the show? Are you a good guy? Or I don't.
Yeah.
Dude, as long as you don't do anything on camera that's like unfavor, or horrible, then
which the audience will let me know.
Yeah.
A new DC Universe versus Mortal Kombat. I'd be up for that too. The Injustice series is doing really good.
I'd love to see more characters. There's a wealth of characters that they didn't, bring in. They brought a pretty good chunk, but just like when you get into the movies, you can bring in a hell of a lot more characters. There's Plastic Man. You can bring him in, have him fight the Mortal Kombat characters, and there's just so many more. They did have Red Lanterns. You can bring in other lanterns from the Spectrum. There's just so many DC characters. You can bring in just like Mongol or you know, whatever it is. I mean, they just have a wealth of characters, and you can bring in Mitchell Plitzik, you know, or Mitchell Pitlick, however you
It's hard to pronounce.
just
Phobic Xena says most requested crossover of all 5. I don't know where he's going with this comment. All 5 Xbox.
Oh, it was about the Killer Instinct Mortal Kombat game.
You don't think? Hey, you don't know. I've seen stuff on the internet. People like
it looked cool to me. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
crossovers, like you were saying. I mean, the DC versus Mortal Kombat were badass. I mean,
Yeah.
same thing with the Marvel versus Capcom. I mean, I've always enjoyed those ones.
Yeah,
It's
I
always-
mean, the problem with this one here from Dutch, you know, open world Superman game is that they focus too much or too heavily on Batman. You know, I mean, Batman is easy because he doesn't have any superpowers. He just runs around the city and he has gadgets.
The Superman Returns game was good though. The open world Superman game they had though.
You talking about Superman Returns?
Yeah, that game was pretty fun. I liked it.
I liked the one that came out afterwards. I don't know if you ever heard about it or played it, but it was fun. It was a DC Universe. And,
DC Universe.
Yes, and that was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, they had a Flash video game that they were in production for, didn't finish it. You know, again, same thing with DC Universe. You could play the Flash, you know, or a Flash type character. It was fun. And I'm just so shocked that they only, even after that game was released, and you have these, you know, like you know how physics are going to work with this.
Yeah.
They never pushed anything else through, and that's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right. You know what time it is? Limcock.
Yeah. She's behind closed doors, but yet she's causing problems.
Yes.
It
says her plans are thwarted.
They're gonna retcon the prequel.
Are they still talking about that?
Oh Lord.
he has gone much.
I hate the movies, the sequel trilogy, but it's not going anywhere.
I mean,
they're not going to do that to Carrie Fisher, man. If they did that,
I think
there wouldn't be a Star Wars fan left.
Yeah.
Well, I think this time he's going to be talking about judging by the title, the Knights of the Old Republic, like a movie adaptation of those games or something like that. That's what he's talking about.
I don't think isn't the argument that she doesn't have any plans, like they talked about, but they didn't really.
Well, she doesn't have any plans. She's out of a job next year.
Well, I do think that. I honestly think. I mean, look at the beginning of my channel.
She's got her husband Frank Marshall.
I mean, she's being eased out. She's being eased, gently pushed. I mean, when I said fired, I listen. When I did that, I was pissed off, and I did subvert your expectations, and I did it to piss them off too. I was like, subvert your expectations of what you're expecting. But I honestly, 100%, I have never wavered on the Rian Johnson trilogy. I called it bullshit at the beginning, and it absolutely was, definitely. But I did underestimate Kathy because I knew who she was, sort of, but I didn't when I made that video. I didn't know how connected she was. Like she's really connected. Yeah, for sure. So they're never gonna publicly say the word fired.
No,
even if she is. Yeah,
and even if they renew the contract, they're going to do it just like last time. I mean, her camp is going to have to leak it out, like, oh, hey, look what they did, because they didn't come out and say, hey, look what we did. We extended Kathy's contract through to 2021. It was behind closed doors. Hell, even when they had the Star Wars Celebration, she snuck on stage because she didn't want to hear the boos.
Phobic, should I just end the show then? Because that was the last thing I had. And please don't go Phobic. I could talk about Tommy Tallarica some more.
Well, what I was gonna say, Max.
I lost too.
Well, just like you said before, nobody really gets fired in Hollywood. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. You just
unless you get caught with your little pants down. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, that was only recently. Before you could do that too. That's only recent years.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't even get caught too.
Yeah. There's still some out there that all right, let's see what the Leaky Peacock has to say.
I like Doomcock.
Yeah.
Hail, my friends. Please check to make sure that you are still subscribed to this channel. People do get unsubscribed every day.
Everyone
consider, please.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I yes, that's true because I did unsub the last reaction we did. I realized I was still subbed. Hey, you're right. You're right, Leaky Peacock. You're right about something. George Lucas, respect his decision. I think Phobic, Phobic knows how to push me because he knows I'm such a George Lucas fan.
Yeah.
All right. Point.
And that was Phobic. His choice. That was
Point
definitely him. That was all him.
I think he regretted the way he left it in the hands. I think he's upset with her now, though. I don't think he hates her.
Yeah.
Second thought.
I think he's
he's like, look what you did to my child.
Yeah.
What are you gonna make a Jar Jar movie?
You know what I mean?
Channel membership. You get exclusive videos.
This is what it's about. Oh, Doomcock doesn't make stuff up.
Whoa. You can get your own emoji?
Oh yeah.
Crap. All right. I'm sorry, Max. You have a mask. Where the hell are your emojis? I'm kind of pissed.
I don't have I don't have memberships and stuff.
You don't need. You can say for $0, right? You don't have to put a monetary value.
Right? Can I show
emojis?
Brian? That's pretty legit.
Yeah, go for it. Oh.
All right, I'll have to remove this for a second. Yeah. I got to show you.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Oh, BlueTech made it for me. It's really cool.
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Look at this. That's a nice logo.
Ooh, that's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
All right. Good job. Now we just need Mladen's logo. I'm serious, Mladen. I want you to have a channel. Oh, I'm showing DMs now. Damn it.
Hey, what are you doing talking to Andy?
Yeah, what are you
no, that's still not listen, send me DM me the link. I'm like, how's that possible? I was like, what do you how is this I didn't know if it was a joke.
I would have been like, I've already done that.
Check your DMs.
Check your DMs, idiot.
Hey, Christopher Barker. All right, now let me bring up the Leaky Peacock again. Hold on.
Doomcock.
Knights of the Old Republic.
I also kind of like
Phobic, are you still there? Are you still there, Phobic?
Members only live streams, emojis, and more. Join the Doomcock Army. We need you, my friends. Thank you, and enjoy this video.
It's an ever-shrinking community.
It's not, though. It's not.
I
mean, he might be shrinking. That's why he wears it on his head. But his community is not. They're all overcompensating. That's why they idolize something they don't have.
What's so funny? I mean, I'm not going to do this, but has anybody ever taken his footage and just laid it on top of each other and lowered the opacity to see if this is the same exact damn footage for every damn episode?
It is. I'm pretty sure. I think you're right.
I mean, all he does is voiceover. I'll move my hands like this.
You could talk about Tommy however much you want in the comments if you stay.
There you go, Doomcock.
I am receiving daily snippets of news and rumors so quickly that before I can get anything out, I'm hit with another even bigger story.
Listen. This is how you know he's full of shit.
Because he's wearing
because even if he had one exclusive, no one gets this many exclusives. No one.
He's well
I
connected.
mean, ask Andy Seymour. He had to fight for that one thing that was completely wrong. There's no one that gets this many exclusive. No one. I'm getting them all over the place.
Well, he's getting them from Mike Zero.
Maybe Mike Zero. Maybe that's. I think you've hit the nail on the head, Ryan. He's not Mike Zero, but Mike Zero is Doomcock's source.
I mean, dude.
Well, I think
Mike Zero is the bomb when it comes to thumbnails.
I think he just takes whatever people give to him. Like, he doesn't care if it's true or not. He just makes a video on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thanks, Roddick. I'll make the same video.
Well, they cite. It's the circle of BS. They cite each other. They have friends. They invite friends that own the websites onto live streams, and it's click farms. Yeah. It's a circle of click farms of bullshit. They all cite each other. You can't track the source. Even if there was a legit one, you can't track it. Well, Doomcock said, and then someone else says, "Oh, I was sourcing this one."
Yeah.
You can't track it down. It's like,
and ends up on geeksandgamers.com.
Oh yeah.
Good tactic. We should do that.
All right.
Until the next day, when something else makes that story look small in comparison. I have some breaking news regarding an event that allegedly took place at Disney or Lucasfilm this past week, along with some
Disney
new
or-
rumors I believe may relate to this event. Rumors I have yet to report that will make the majority of fans want to tear their...
Yeah, he has taken the Mike Zero template for videos. He says rumor. He says rumors, grain of salt. Where Mike Zero says Disney bought Star Wars. The next movie's coming out. There's very little actual substance in the video.
Yeah,
content.
He repeats the title of his YouTube videos, and that's like half of his damn video right there. And he hits that sweet spot. It's like 6 minutes, maybe a little over, like between 6 and 7 minutes is where Mike Zero makes his productions. It's always the same. Yeah.
So Phobic, you actually, I think you gave Tommy a compliment, a backhanded one. I'd rather listen to Tommy drone on about how different color plastics cost more than anything to Doom Rooster. I like Doom Rooster. I like that.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, because cock is a different word for chicken or something.
A rooster, yeah. All right. He's sourcing himself in the multiverse from an alternate dimension. I wish he was from there. I wish he'd go back. All right. Well, no, I wouldn't have it to react to.
Yeah.
All right.
hair out and bang their heads against the wall.
Only
be
people that
advised
listen to you,
what I'm
I
about
think they should do. Maybe they are.
I still
to
have the
report to
bruises.
you is information
Oh,
provided
you do, Brian?
to me by sources inside Lucasfilm or Disney that I cannot independently verify.
Oh, he says that.
And I therefore urge you to consider
What
this
the hell?
report to be a
What
rumor
happened?
Yes,
Video.
that's happened.
with a fistful of salt.
What happened to the
Fair
video?
warning. I
It's-
caution you
it's-
right
Don't
now.
worry, he will
What?
be back.
Wait,
Wait,
What
what?
I
is
mean,
going
really,
on?
you don't need the audio because it's all. I mean, the video, it's all fake anyway. So audio is just
Oh,
as
he
good.
comes back
Did he-
with footage. I watched the
Oh.
video. Don't worry, it's
That was at
kind
the
of
end of
his
his thing. He didn't loop it.
what the heck happened? Was that me?
Wait,
No.
No,
I
it's
think
not
it was
you.
the video.
Yeah,
It's the video. It's not you, Max. It's the video.
What,
He was
what
getting
kind of
up for it.
bullshit is that?
To be serious.
How long does he stay on the black screen though?
For a couple of seconds, I think.
Wow, I feel cheated, Doom Rooster. I feel cheated. So that I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, I thought I clicked something.
No, you did nothing. That's on his part.
Phobic.
Thermometer, because this stuff is going to make you mad. But I urge you, don't despair. There is hope I will share with you at the end of this video, along with a
There's
possible
hope. He's talking about hope.
for this event at Lucasfilm. But until then, hold onto your hats and buckle your seatbelts. The ride is about to get bumpy.
I'm surprised he didn't say hold
I
on
am
to your
informed
butt.
by several independent sources
Hold on
that
to
a
your
very
cocks would be
important
fun, you know.
meeting
Would be accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Important meeting.
Try to find yours, audience.
took place at Lucasfilm late in the day on July 3rd. Virtually everything I present to you in these videos, including this one,
It's
must be
complete
considered
bullshit.
as rumor. But that said,
Oh my
I
god!
feel fairly
How many times
confident
does he say
that
that?
this meeting
It's 2 minutes in. He still said nothing. He still
yeah.
said nothing.
Yeah.
We got to start taking bets. What minute mark is he going to actually get to the
You know what? It might be like every video, it's the same minute mark
Whoa,
where it actually says something.
Oh, yeah, it's
Well,
like,
well, if you want, you guys can speed up the video by turning up the speed on the little thing to like 2 speed or something.
Oh my
2%.
god, that might be hilarious.
Yeah.
Is it going to sound like a chipmunk?
That might be more entertaining, actually.
Oh, should we do that? Would
Why
that
not?
make you happy, Phobic? How do I do that? Right, your settings?
You see the and the yeah,
Oh.
and then playback.
Now we
Yeah.
know what you're doing, Mr. Freeze.
like I watch my Doomcock videos on.
Okay,
It's
so
way at the bottom.
All the way down.
He sounds normal.
Scroll down.
two
There
times.
you go. 2.
Oh my god, this might be something new. I don't know. Maybe that might be too fast. Maybe we should do in the middle. What do you think?
Oh, let's try it out with 2. See how funny that is.
All right.
actually did take place due to the number of people sending me information about it. And yet, even so, no one has been able to say exactly what this meeting was about. Part of the challenge of bringing you these videos is simply determining how to break down the information into digestible chunks. and present it in a way that ties
this is
together
way
in a clear
better.
and logical manner.
Good
Well,
call.
in order to speculate regarding the topic of this very important meeting on Friday, I need to backtrack a week to another rumor that may be relevant to the situation. A rumor of catastrophic developments in the Kennedy camp that are enough to make any Star Wars fan wail and gnash their teeth, rending their garments and longing for the sweet release of the apocalypse. On Tuesday, June 30th, I was sent a disturbing rumor regarding a new project that Kathleen Kennedy was pushing
She
into
can't
development,
understand
the
him
Knights of the
either.
Old Republic movie. My source was interviewing someone who knowledge of the situation, someone I will call Mr. X.
That's the way to watch Doomcock. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's the
no,
only
no,
way
no, you gotta
to
try
watch
slow.
Doomcock, dude.
No, I don't want. I'm not gonna leave it on. Don't worry, phobic. I'm not leaving it on slow. Let's do 0.25, and then I'll put it back to 1.5 or something. See how that is. All right. Oh my god.
Mainly because I think it's kind of funny and
Well, this is probably it right here. He just has to speed it up a little bit so he doesn't sound so drunk.
And this was the exchange that occurred. And I paraphrase
Go ahead and turn it to 125.
just to be
That's a good
clear. My source asked if there were Knights of the Old Republic movies in development. Mr. X hesitantly confirmed that yes, Kathleen Kennedy is helming a Knights of the Old Republic film. But if the rumors are true, the news is even
So now I know what
worse
what it sounded
than
like.
that. My source asked, what rumors? Mr. X replied, it's looking like Brie Larson is going to be in it.
Oh,
Where she
God.
will play either Bastila Sean or
Yes!
Reddick. My source didn't flinch at that, saying they'd already heard that. But then Mr. X replied, yeah.
All right. So we
Have you
do
heard
normal.
who's directing this movie? My source
You're
answered
making
that we
us
were
listen
told
to
it
the
was
whole
Chico
thing.
Woke Kitty, right?
Wait,
I'd
what?
rather listen to
Mr.
it
X
fast.
answered, yes, he is.
Whoa.
But turns out there's going to be a second director, Ryan Johnson.
Oh, he's.
Oh, of course. We know this video's not
Imagine.
true.
No, yeah. Matt,
Cherry on top.
Matt, you were absolutely right. And give props to Mr. Freeze down there. He came up with a new game we can play with this reaction.
I wonder what a Jeremy video would sound like in a fast speed. It's like a chick bump.
Yeah.
Another video.
Hey, we can watch that. Did you guys watch my video I edited of all the idiots complaining about Brie? We can watch that in fast speed.
There you go.
It was like
that
two-
sounds good.
two
That sounds
minutes.
more entertaining than listening to a whole Doomcock.
Yeah,
We know at the end of the day, it's just
we've got the
it's
gist
crap.
of it. Taika Waititi and let's see here, Brie Larson.
All
Oh God.
all right, let's do 2 speed and then see how much we want to listen to this bullshit and then be done with him. All right.
Kennedy producing a perversion of Knights of the Old Republic, starring Brie Larson, directed by Chico Woke Kitty and Ryan Johnson. Can you imagine it? Could there be any greater gob of spit horked into the face of Star Wars fandom than this? A complete and utter bastardization of the last pure, untouched corner of the Star Wars universe. Can you imagine the sheer amount of hatred, alienation, and fury that would burn across the fandom like a wildfire if Kennedy was allowed to drive this final spike through the heart of the franchise? This would surely be the last straw, a final insult to a fandom already beaten and scorned and humiliated beyond words by Kennedy and her twisted brand of identity politics. Ryan Johnson was Kennedy's accomplice in the murder of the Star Wars franchise, when The Last Jedi was plunged like a shiv into the back of the franchise, severing its spine and piercing its heart. Its beating heart, known by the name Luke Skywalker.
Still going on about
Johnson
that.
facilitated Kennedy's orgy of identity politics, rolled over for her, and caved into her every SJW whim, destroying Star Wars in one fell swoop. The prospect of Kennedy and Johnson reuniting to do the Knights of the Old Republic what he did to The Last Jedi was too much for my source to bear. In reply to my source's pained protestations, Mr. X stated that this was Kennedy's way of sabotaging the effort to destroy the sequel trilogy using the veil of the Force, but would elaborate no further. This conversation happened on a Friday, June 26th. The following day, on Saturday, June 27th, my source was able to verify the details that Mr. X provided.
It's
we get
still
our source
too
close
long.
to the situation,
It's
so it
still
appears
too
that
long.
indeed the thing fans dreaded the
I
most
mean,
is
I
coming
can
true.
understand
Or at
everything
least it
he's
was,
going over, but
until the
this
following
is
Monday,
this is
June 29th.
there's nothing here. There's no
All right,
context.
Mr.
All
X.
right, Ryan
There had
vetoed
been a
me.
new
Ryan
development
vetoed
regarding Kathleen Kennedy.
me.
According to
Oh,
Mr. X, and
God,
again,
shut
we
up.
No,
think-
I second. This is enough.
All right, my
Yeah.
panel is vetoing.
I'm sorry,
me.
but his shit is not as entertaining as Jeremy or the crazy
all right.
corner.
All right, so they want.
I mean, at least it's not as boring as Midnight's Edge. I mean, I'll give him that.
Yeah, no.
All right, so the panel has spoken. Trash it, take it to the corner.
Yep.
All right. Now we got to bring up my last video where I did.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be hilarious. Oh
it's
my
gonna be
god.
great.
My last video where I did heavy editing, and it took me a while, and I am working on a new video. That's all you need to know. That's why I'm tired today. I was working on it all day, and I didn't even get to the editing part, just finding video clips and stuff.
Is it about Brie Larson again, or what?
No, don't try. Don't try.
I saw a video that somebody took of Brie Larson's first video, and they did all kinds of crazy editing tricks to it. It was pretty funny too.
Oh, it was probably Ben's movie channel.
No, it was a different guy. It was some guy named Fan Addict of Film or something. I think Snowdub would know who he is too.
I know how to kill Phobic and the Ambassador if anyone needs to know. All right, so this is the last thing we'll do, and you're gonna hear Brie Larson 2x speed. Okay,
right on.
This wasn't made for you.
I'm not saying I don't want dudes to watch my movie.
All right. I don't know how much. It depends on how funny this is. All right, let me see. Speed 2x.
I finally made a decision.
Made a very important life decision, and I'm starting a YouTube channel. That was when you go like, wow!
Today we are talking about Brie Larson on YouTube. Holy crap!
That's how she normally sounds.
She never takes a breath.
What happens when you can no longer work in Hollywood? You come to YouTube.
Of course, I'd love to have her acting career. I've been acting for years, right? Because I've had quite a bit of Brie Larson and Captain Marvel content on my channel. A lot of people were sharing with me and telling me and DMing me. Guess what? Brie Larson has a YouTube channel.
I do not need 40-year-old dudes.
Why does he have a pompadour?
Welcome to YouTube, yet another Hollywood celebrity. This time, it's everybody's favorite creator, Brie Larson, known for her role mostly in Captain Marvel, but she's had some other very.
They need 3x speed.
And it's of course my prediction that she
for him, yes.
In order to take it all down.
You used to have YouTubers like Lily Sings who would try and climb up out of YouTube to become late night talk show hosts and even go on to be award-winning movie stars. That was
Never
cool,
gonna
right? They climb the ladder and be more famous. Now it's the other way around. Now they go from teen pop star to Oscar
wait.
down to late night talk show.
You might not know about her. She once said, and I wish I still had this clip, that Brie Larson was jealous of what she's got going on.
Yeah.
No comment.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
Well, I mean, she did say it.
No, she definitely did. She had a video on it, but wow,
okay.
I was a subscriber to her because she was a mod in Doomcock's channel way back in the day when the Menace was just getting started. But I can't stand her videos.
See, when I said Midnight's bitch before on my channel, I wasn't talking about the mega hater. I was actually talking about her boyfriend.
Yeah,
I think some people thought I was talking about her. No, I had different thing. I did different name for her. I called her the mega hater. I call him the Midnight's bitch.
No, she's the mega hater, 100%. Like,
all right.
Wait, so the Midnight's Edge people are her boyfriends or something?
I don't know. I'm not. I can't say that type of rumor here, but I know one.
Okay.
I know at least one of them is. That's all I'm saying. But it's possible.
I'm not even joking. This has to be one of the most hilarious things, and I guess. Since Brie Larson can't get work in Hollywood, she wants to be in my sandbox, doesn't she? You know,
about something as I did about this Brie Larson. Jeremy, Brie Larson joined YouTube. What do you think? This is terrible. This is awful. This is the worst thing. What is this? So here's my thoughts on it. Everybody wants to know my feelings on this. My feelings on this is welcome to YouTube, Brie Larson.
The reason why I'm talking about her now. Again, why I'm talking about her again. I don't want to be talking about this woman.
The Marvel content on my channel. I was like, wow. I'm thinking nothing but YouTube gold. For YouTube gold. We're talking about everyone's favorite Captain Waffle, which is I respectfully ask you if you would like to do a collab with me.
All right, maybe this is done. Should we be done?
About gold.
Yeah.
All right, that's
two Jeremys.
It sounds like an infomercial for please help out my subscription.
Where's the Sarah McLachlan?
Ambassador's calling Mr. Freeze a genius.
Yeah, it was my idea because I watch videos like that all the time. To be honest with you, in fact, I even watch your videos like that, Max.
Oh no! Oh wait,
that's gotta be intense though.
We need to see.
Your
Max
intro is pretty funny at that speed.
My intro is funny.
It goes like it's going. It's like
all right, sci-fi. Here's what you need to do for the next week. Okay, find a video that you want me to react to me. and I'll at least play the start of it to see how ridiculous I sound. I'm not afraid to laugh at myself.
Maybe we can watch that old Macho Madness video that you did, the first one.
Me and Snow.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that one was more like funny and out like wacky and stuff. It wasn't like serious or anything.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll see. I know you're gonna come up with something.
Yeah.
I need to make a compilation of my craziness. I don't think anyone else is gonna do it, so I got to do it. Oh, the hand gestures alone. Okay. Well, announce what you're working on. Go. Channel of the week. Definitely.
Channel of the week.
I know exactly who it should be. Hold on. Get your last comments in for the panel if you want to say anything to them, or be nice.
Go ahead,
be nice.
Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
Well, I just finished the editing on my Godzilla versus Kong video. I put the thumbnail on my Twitter, so you'll be able to see what the video is going to be about. And I should be able. It should be up tomorrow, so look forward to that.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
Good job.
And I'm gonna do a
Let's see.
live stream with Snowdub, I guess, but I'm not sure when we're gonna do it though.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Right on.
Master of logos.
Yeah. Brian Hill, Master of None. I'm not doing much right now. Just been busy with work, as per usual. Last couple videos has just been me playing some video games like Star Trek Online and the Old Republic MMO. Good times, actually. I really like that game. It's got a good story as far as the Sith is concerned. And I got a new mask coming in too. I'm going to be wearing that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mladen,
Nice.
where can they find your YouTube channel? Please let us know.
When I make one.
All right, and Zeverfet,
Yeah.
you don't get to pimp yourself out because you're channel of the week.
Nice. Thank you.
I mean, for
Cool.
real, Robert Meyer Burnett is a big interview.
That was
I'm gonna play
so fun.
Go smash
so
the
fun.
hell out of his channel. He's already got 53
and
likes.
he's coming back for
Oh.
Justice Con.
Oh,
He's
hell
gonna
yeah.
be with us on the panel for both days. So
Oh wow!
Oh yeah.
that
Yeah,
was amazing.
I'm
I
gonna
was
play
guess he's ditched John Campia for you guys.
No, I don't think so. But
Is
he
that
did
breaking
say
news?
that he enjoyed himself with us. So we were like, that's fantastic.
All right, so I'm
Because
just
he's
gonna play
awesome.
the
Yeah,
first.
he's with you guys, you know? It was cool.
I'm just gonna play the first few minutes to see, and then this will entice you to go watch the rest. Sick. All right. Hopefully, you guys don't copy strike me. I did get a copy strike from Jenna Marble.
Oh wow!
Really?
Yeah.
For what video?
The one where she's
apologizing for that video she made.
Yeah, she was crying. Yeah.
Crocodile.
So if you don't know about Four Nerds, you don't know what you're missing.
I like that little still reaction, though. That one's pretty funny. Where you put up the I disagree.
He doesn't know how to take it when we do it, so that's what makes it funnier. He's just
yourself, man.
Yeah, I was muted.
How's everybody doing tonight? We have Robert Meyer Burnett in the house. Thanks for joining us.
That's great.
You know what? Thank you for inviting me. I get
Pleasure.
to see the Zod Rider twice in a couple weeks. I love that.
Hey, it's always a pleasure to collaborate with you, Rob. This is exciting.
I'm excited to be here.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Let me read just some of the comments from the people that are waiting. I got
All right, I
Dr.
think that's
Fate
all.
showing us a
That's-
smiley
I'm
face of
already
some
hooked.
sort.
I'm
That's
gonna watch
good.
this
The
right after the
231
show.
here. What's good, everybody? Should be a
our
fun stream. Yes, it
longest
should indeed be a fun stream.
so
We have
far.
some,
I think we were on
All right.
there for 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, it
because
says
I mean,
two-
and it
2 hours and
we were just
51
we would have
minutes.
kept going, but some of us had to do some other things for the night, and Robert also had to leave. So I mean, we were riffing. It was fun. It was completely unscripted.
Yeah, so Ryan is on fire this week. Have Robert Meyer Burnett, and yes, I think you made it way to work. Channel of the week is gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I can focus on that too, because sometimes I'm like, who should I do? Yes, everyone go sub if you haven't. Go
Yeah, if you
leave a
haven't subbed,
comment.
check out our stuff. It's so
Go-
good.
Yeah, go leave a comment and thumbs it up.
And we also had Mad Max on Four Nerds, so that's something else you guys can watch. We interviewed him. It's pretty good. That's a pretty good video as well. Not as long as Robert Meyer Burnett, but it's we still had a lot of fun.
Thanks, Robert, for supporting the Four Nerds. Maybe we should go the extra mile and even tweet at not like crazy, but Robert Meyer Burnett say thanks for supporting the Four Nerds. You know?
Yeah, because he's been pretty active on Twitter with us as well since the show. So
yeah, so go
cool
tell him you were happy that he supported the Four Nerds. Oh, that's what I'm putting here.
Oh, I wanted to show you guys that anime show I was talking about, Black Lagoon. This is the one right here.
Oh, okay, there you go. Is that the same? Is that from the same company as the other one that you had?
No, it's by a different company.
Oh,
the one I showed you earlier was by Studio Ghibli and Hayao Miyazaki. You know, the classics.
Phobic, that's why I love you. You torture me every night. Yes. No, he's doing his job. He's doing his Mod Squad job.
Wow.
Stop the Zebra.
Thanks a lot.
You're
Phobic.
on it, Phobic.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean that's great. I'm expecting great things from the Four Nerds. I have a feeling.
We have some other pretty big heavy hitters that are going to be on the show. So just I can't say anything yet.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's really exciting. It's really cool stuff. Sources? Yeah, no, we don't have any sources.
He's not.
Sil is our source.
Sil has some sources.
Sil is our source. Yeah, he's the one with the knowledge.
We're all going to end the show. We like to keep it short and hot because you got you viewers too. You like to watch a lot of YouTube content, which we appreciate. We appreciate everyone here.
Definitely
go support everyone, and I'll see you next time. You'll probably see me sometime this weekend. And go watch Sci-Fi's Godzilla video that when is it going public? Sci-Fi.
Tomorrow, hopefully, if I'm not busy anything, because I don't get to upload my videos or work on them.
All right. Bye, everyone. I'm ending it.
Later.
For sure now.
Bye.